I remember this day like it was just yesterday. Woke up to a nice sunny spring day with a little breeze, just how I like it. I was waiting for this day for a month straight. I was anxious to play after a long season break. As I got to the soccer pitch on 25th and Harrison, I see my team getting ready, and my family sitting on the sidelines waiting to cheer me on. I see the trees surrounding the field like if it's replicating the ambient of nature. My coaches shouting, "Warm-up time. I don't want to see any of you guys cramping up. You got that?" I love the spirit all around. I miss this feeling. Picture a 10-year-old, so happy and motivated, only wanting to play soccer. I walked over to thank my family for coming, and my grandpa said, "Te doy $20 por cada gol que metas." And I said, "Really? You're joking, right?" He then said, "En serio, ándale." Oh, my grandpa, he is one hell of a guy. He has been a big influence when it comes to soccer. He played when he was younger, and he was pretty good from what I have heard. My grandma is always making fun of him, saying, "No seas mentiroso, nunca jugabas." And he would always say, "Tú nunca te perdías ni un partido." I then continued to walk over to the pitch and go over to the coin toss to decide who starts with the ball. I completely forgot, but we had won the toss and chose to receive the ball second half of the game. A lot of people don't really like that decision, but oh well, I had my reasons. I always played as a center forward. It was my favorite position. I used to play defense, and for a little while I played as a keeper, but that was a couple years later. Well, back to my story. The referee blew the whistle, and they kicked off. They quickly lost possession, and we then created a lot of chances. Around 10 minutes into the game, they sent me the ball down the line, and I cut in and had a shot. Yep, I had scored. My team quickly came to me and celebrated. I looked at my grandpa and said, "That's one." He looked at me with a smile, clapping. By the time the half had ended, I had scored one more. During halftime, I walked over to my grandpa and he said, "Estás jugando muy bien. Me vas a dejar sin dinero después del partido." They blew the whistle to start the second half, and I kicked off the ball with my teammate. We passed back the ball to the mid, and they touched the ball around. As the game progressed, we played well as a team and created enough plays for me to be able to score 3 more goals. I could not believe it either, and when the game ended, the score was 5-0. Went off to the side, and my family gave me props for the performance. As I walked over to my grandpa, I see him reaching over to his pocket and pulls out his wallet. My face was so priceless. It was like giving a fat kid a huge bar of chocolate. I was so happy. He told me, "Felicidades. Quiero ver que juegues así en la final." And I replied, "You got it, man."